Welcome. We are live on Instagram, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Welcome to Becoming Your Dream Woman. This is part 2. And I am so excited to talk about this topic with you. Welcome to those who are joining on Instagram. Welcome to those who are on Facebook, on YouTube. We're talking all about becoming your dream woman. And this is part 2. So if you missed part 1, it is available on YouTube and on Instagram. Hello, 74 Pink. And I love the picture of your dog. Yesterday, we talked all about part 1, and that is about what are you no longer available for? That is available on Instagram, on YouTube. And in order to become this dream woman, kind of woman you look at and you're like, what's different about her? What's that magnetism and that confidence all about? How does she always look put together? And this is the kind of woman that used to be extremely triggering for me, where I would see another healthy, happy, beautiful woman, and I would get really, really insecure about myself. I'm fully admitting that to you. And that is because I was not giving that to myself. I was so disconnected from my own magnetism and my own power and my own radiance that I couldn't stand another woman being that way. And maybe you are out there feeling like that, or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed or disconnected or just blah. I invite you to look at my old YouTube videos where I was a lot heavier and very not radiant. And these are the exact steps I have to share with you to really become that great radiant woman. So today's topic is all about cleansing and detoxing, because yesterday was about what are you not available for. And I really shared with you how that showed up in my dating life, where I was always available for subpar behavior and I accepted it. And it made me feel horrible. And I see this all the time, and where women are chasing men, or they're chasing when they really are meant to be attracting. That is this divine feminine energy that both men and women have. But when we're only in the masculine, when we're only in chasing, when we're in lack mentality, when we're in scarcity, when we're in, thinking that the power exists outside of ourselves, well, then, of course, we start to attract opportunities that continue to be exhausting, okay? So once I had decided I was no longer available for a certain kind of behavior that I was allowing, no one else's fault, 100% me, okay? So this is, looking at your own life. What are you no longer available for? Maybe it is no longer being available for a job that you feel horrible in. That's something that I've had to learn so many times. It's no longer being available for eating a certain kind of food or certain habits. I have had to do all of these things. Again, I invite you to look at my old YouTube channels where I was the opposite of radiant. And I had to really follow the steps I share with you in this 5-part series to really become the kind of woman I've always wanted to be. So today's topic is all about cleansing and detoxing. And this is on a mind, body, spirit level, because a radiant woman, your dream woman, really, she takes care of all 3 areas, or a radiant man, or your dream man, okay? So we're going to talk about, I'm going to look at my notes as always, because I don't want to miss anything for you. And it's all about cleansing and detoxing. So you must make room for what you want. It's the vacuum law of prosperity, if you will. And this is also in nature. If you see a barren land, it will always be covered with weeds if you don't put other seeds in there. You'll see this again. Every time there's empty space in your home, you will fill it. It's just the way that this vacuum law of prosperity works, okay? And so what you really want to look at is, what do you need to clear in your space, in your heart, in your body, in order to invite more of this energy that you're actually looking for? So, for example, when I had to decide I was no longer available for subpar behavior in relationships and the men that I was dating, That meant I had to cleanse and detox my cell phone. Okay, I had to cleanse and detox I would take an Aphrodite bath, which is when you get into a bath and it's really looking at the mythology of Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love, of fertility. And I would take an Aphrodite bath and really cleanse my womb, my aura. Okay. I had to cleanse drawers, anything that was left behind from a past relationship. I had to cleanse that. And so when it comes to health and wellness, which is what my main message is all about, but it's really about becoming, the most radiant version of yourself. What do you need to cleanse and detox there? Could it be a cupboard full of food that you're just like, I know these foods don't make me feel very good? Could it be cleansing and detoxing clothes that make you feel frumpy? I know for me, over the past few years, this has been a big one. I kept so many clothes that I'm thinking, well, what if I gain weight again? Or, well, what if I need this at some point? And I'd wear it. I'm talking like underwear, bras, jackets, shoes. There was so many clothes I had that I held on to that just didn't make me feel confident and sexy. And I'm curious if that relates to you, and you let me know in the comments here. Can you relate to that? Are there some clothes that you could let go of? Or maybe you've already been in the process intuitively of that. Maybe it is, thoughts that need to be cleansed and detoxed, right? Maybe there is a relationship that you want to be in, a business that you want to start, a book you want to write, but you keep having this thought pattern that's not serving you anymore of, well, it's old. It needs to be detoxed. What is a thought that you can replace with instead? For me, yeah. Is there an all of the above button? Absolutely. Yeah, and this goes to drawers as well. You know how we do spring cleaning and it feels really good spiritually, like you feel amazing. It's funny, I was cleaning the windows. We have these big windows, and I didn't know that they were dirty. It's just so funny how used to I got that they were the way that they were, and it made me feel like, oh, I could breathe in a whole different way, but it's something I didn't even know. And so I always have this practice of making sure even my junk drawer is organized, right? And so making sure that there is a sense of cleansing there so you can invite what's next for you. When things are too full, how do you invite more? How do you invite more of what's good? Okay. And so I want you to start to think about that. Whether you're inviting prosperity, does your wallet need to be cleansed and detoxed? Are there receipts that are flying out? Are there random expired gift cards in there? How can you invite prosperity if it's chaos in the wallet, right? Or your purse? Same with, again, clothing. We talked about your drawer. Does your drawer reflect organization and the kind of dream woman or man that you are becoming? Okay. And same with, again, cleansing, looking at the body. What can you cleanse in the body? And I'm not talking about a detox. I used to go in these crazy detoxes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if you ever want to hear any of those stories of like all the enemas I would do and all like the detox kits. None of that is necessary. I mean, pure good food. Veronica's saying, you're speaking my language as a professional organizer and feng shui designer. It's all about creating space for the life you desire. I love that. Veronica, I should interview you on the podcast, actually. That's beautiful. So really, the main message here is in order to invite what you want more of, right? If that is, again, you're becoming this dream woman, do you need to donate some clothes? Can you do it again? Maybe you're like, oh, I did that last year. Can you do it again? If you want to have nourishment in your kitchen, in your home, can you decrease clutter? And can you invite nourishment into your home? I have the cutest apron and a matching oven mitt, for example, with it. And I just adore it. It makes me feel like a kitchen goddess when I'm in there. Okay. So that's my invitation to you, is looking at what can you cleanse and detox to make room for the new. Yesterday, we talked about what are you no longer available for. Today is all about cleansing and detoxing. And tomorrow is designing your dream woman experience. We're going to talk about life design. We're going to talk about how you look, how you feel. And then we're going to have 2 more lessons. So it's a 5-part series. And the next one is at 9 a.m. tomorrow, all about becoming a dream woman. So I want to thank you for tuning in to today's workshop, this mini episode. If this kind of content inspires you and delights you, then I am teaching a workshop all about the best foods and herbs, supplements to become this dream woman through luscious hair, clear skin, glowing skin, through looking at hormone balance 101. I want you to know what is going on in your own body on a basic level without having to outsource it to myself, to a doctor, to anywhere. And obviously, there is always a time and place. That is not what I'm saying. But if you're having multiple periods in a month, or if you're having cramps, or if you are wanting to know why you're getting acne, or why your nails are getting brittle, I want you to know what's happening, what to do about it. I also am going to be talking about masculine and feminine energy within, how to cultivate that, to really have goals that get you out of bed in the morning, and also have the action and discipline that gets you there as well. So, and it's going to reflect in your relationships. It's actually magical how that happens in your life. And I do find that dating and masculine and feminine energy go hand in hand. And in order to really have a life that we truly love, that is fulfilling, that is connected to ourselves and others, I do believe we need to be in touch with that feminine energy and that radiance. So that is November 26th, 11 a.m. at the Light Cellar. You can watch it in person at the Light Cellar, or you can actually purchase the online version. You'll get to keep that as well. All right. Oh, and that's the link in my bio. I will post it for you on YouTube and Facebook. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time and your beautiful energy and comments. Thank you so much. I will be seeing you tomorrow at 9 a.m. for the next workshop, and I hope to see you on the 26th for the bigger workshop as well. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.